Well, there's a new chapter out in our 1984 world. Debates are now anti-democracy. David Frum writes in The Atlantic why Biden should not debate Trump, going on to say the networks want their show, but to give the challenger equal status on a TV stage would be a dire normalization of his attempted coup. The timing is not a coincidence. A little more than a week ago, all the TV networks, including NewsNation, sent an open letter asking Trump and Biden to agree to follow the tradition that's been going on for decades now and debate. Trump said anytime, anywhere. Mr. Biden refuses to commit. Cue the explanations. Frum was on Morning Joe yesterday.
It's not a matter of an opinion. It's not Biden's personal dislike. It's a juridical fact that Donald Trump has been indicted for violent crimes to overthrow an election and against the Constitution. The president shouldn't be on the stage with such a person.
NewsNation political contributor, host of the Progressive podcast, Chris Hahn, is with us. All right, Hahn, let's just be fair about this and agree that if Democrats thought that Joe Biden could beat Donald Trump in a debate, they would have absolutely no problem with Joe Biden debating.
I think he can beat Donald Trump in a debate, and I have absolutely no problem with him debating. And I wish the RNC would rejoin the Commission on Presidential Debates, which they withdrew from a year ago.
Okay, well, again, let's be fair about this. Donald Trump, who cares what the RNC says? Donald Trump has said anytime, anywhere.
Why
has Joe Biden?
He controls them.
Why? Okay, but why? Who cares what the RNC says? Nobody cares. People in Washington go, talk about what the RNC and the DNC says. Donald Trump says anytime, anywhere. Joe Biden will not commit to a debate. Why not?
I think there needs to be ground rules for the debate. That's why there is a commission on debates. Everybody from, for the last 30 years has abided by that, other than Donald Trump and the RNC, which will not agree to it now. I suggest one podium so that we don't have to worry about people cutting each other off, and a longer debate with longer answers, because we're choosing the leader of the free world, not the next pundit and podcast host.
Okay, maybe they'd like to have you help write some of the rules. I have no idea. But the point remains the same, though. Donald Trump has said anytime, anywhere. Joe Biden has not. Why has those people who think tradition and democracy and institutions are so important not come out and started to say, hey, Joe Biden needs to debate to protect democracy, to protect democratic debate?
If Donald Trump really means anytime, anywhere, he should instruct his daughter-in-law to have the RNC rejoin the Commission on Presidential Debates. Until he does that, he's like the guy saying he wants to fight and telling his friends to hold him back. That's who he is. He's a coward. He doesn't want any rules. He wants a shouting match. And the American people deserve a real discussion about real issues, not what happened in the last debates. He needs to rejoin the Presidential Commission if he really wants it.
Chris, what I've taken from this, Chris, what I've taken from this segment, because we got to go, is that you think the RNC should rejoin the Commission on Presidential Debates. That is my takeaway, which I see you agreeing with.
Did I say it enough?
There we go. We got to run. You want to talk about... Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.